Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome and tuning in with Meet the Shoe podcast. I'm Sade.
I'm Nina.
Yes, Shackle History Unleashed. We have some really good history that has been unleashed in the last couple days.
Right.
So, there was a transgender woman named Karan Fisher, which she called herself Karen, young adult, maybe 20 something years old,
Mm-hmm.
20s, young 20s,
Yep.
ran over a man. A 64-year-old man was ran over by her. He was walking out, I guess, to the mailbox,
Grab
maybe,
me. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and she just ran him over. Not only did she run him over, she backed up back over him,
Mm-hmm.
backed up over him again, and went and parked, walked over to his body that was, I'm quite sure, dying or in agony,
Mm-hmm.
kissed him on the cheek or wherever on his face, and fatally stabbed him numerous times.
Yep.
Um, I don't know. I
And
don't know.
what the neighbors are saying is that when before he went over to uh or should I don't know if I should say she, I don't know, transgender, so she went over to when it was after running over him twice like you said. She also, a neighbor went over and put a pillow up under his head
Mm-hmm.
because they were thinking that it was an accident. And what after she stabbed him 9 times and then just ran off and then
Right.
came back again and started talking to the person in the car, and that person
Tried to get in
drove
that
off.
person's car. He was he
Yeah,
was he was
other
trying to get in that person's car.
right. And then nobody would let her in the car, so then she ran off. But it looks like she has been taken into custody. They're
Mm-hmm.
not saying whether for the safety of Mr. Stephen, what's his name? Stephen is the one who was harmed, who got killed,
Mm-hmm.
right? I guess
He's that Stephen Anderson, 64
okay.
years old. Mm-hmm.
Yes, due to Stephen Anderson, they've been keeping mum about whether they knew each other because nobody knows. This happened in Houston.
Hey Jeff. So this
And
happened in Houston, Texas.
yes, it happened in Houston, Texas. Yeah. And
The
charges
question
have
is,
been filed.
charges
And
been filed, right?
yep, yep,
As it
charges
should.
been filed. Yeah, for I guess for stabbing them, and I mean repeatedly. It was pretty vicious. Like I don't understand. Like it has to be personal. If somebody is going through all of that, you got out the car, so you backed up, you got out the car to run up to make sure that they were dead. What is the issue?
Right. That's what I want to ask the viewers. Is this a relationship gone bad? It don't have to be a partnership. Any kind of relationship could be acquaintance, friend, or anything like that.
Yeah.
They had to have known each other. Something they probably worked with each other. Maybe she lost her job due to this man. I'm not sure, but it was very gruesome and very disheartening. Like no
It
care,
was
no.
really disrespectful. And the thing about it as well is even regardless of what the relationship is, you automatically think just because of the way the world is that somebody was down low. That might not have been the case, like you said,
No.
relationship,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
Whatever the relationship was, you knew that Stephen was on his way to check his mail. I
Yeah,
don't
you were
know if an
waiting.
argument, court records, court documents, and phone records will detail how he knew that he was on his way and that was his routine to go to the mailbox.
Right.
So I'm trying to think. I'm sort of thinking that he must have lived in a gated community or in a community where he had to walk to the mailbox.
Right.
Did you live there too?
He said, Jeff said, it's definitely weird. They
Yeah,
always say stabbings are very personal. Most, yes,
very
it is
personal,
very
very
personal.
personal.
Hmm.
And here lately, they've been having people that's been walking up to people harming them. That's not often, that's
Hmm.
sometimes, but it in an attack, when you stab, you definitely want to make sure that they're gone. So I mean, shoot, but you sometimes people shoot and close their eyes or shoot or
Shoot,
turn their
right.
head or you have an off aim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But stabbing, that's very
Very
direct,
direct.
right?
Yeah. You're upset.
So
It's personal.
that right there is that's really sad for his family to have to just even see it play out in the news,
Yeah.
right?
Most
That
definitely.
even the people that know him, both people that know them, because there's been a lot of things in the media as far as transgender people as a whole.
Right.
They've been going through a lot as far as even
Mhm.
the ones that's just chill, even the ones that are respectful.
Mhm.
They go through a lot already, and that's their choice of them coming out and even wanting to be in the world
Right.
of the world, right? And
Mhm.
admitting their truth and living their truth, right?
Right.
So to put a stain on the transgender people that aren't violent and are respectful,
Mhm.
it made it even worse by even telling this story
Yes.
that regardless, we don't know the relationship, so we can't assume, right? Whatever it is, we can't even say allegedly because
Right.
it's not written and it's not on the blog, so we don't know. We didn't read that part, but
Right. It has not
um
been revealed or
that hasn't been revealed. But the fact that uh they they attached a photo of Karen of many different looks, right?
oh no, they
And had
didn't.
him with the blonde wig on, right? So
Uh-huh.
I'm laughing because you can tell that this transgender is 20 years old.
20, yeah.
So
Been through a
having
lot, look like.
so the guy Steven is old enough to be his dad.
Yeah, most definitely.
And so you think of it and look at it as that even is disrespectful. I don't want to be involved with even arguing with no elder,
Right.
let
That
alone
you see another
stealing one.
one? The picture with his lime green, her lime green wig on.
Ah,
How you get? Yeah, I don't know what's
the
going on.
neighbors are horrified right now
I
that
bet.
watched it because it's
Hmm.
broad daylight.
Broad
It,
daylight.
it was they're outside. I don't know what time was it. seven
Early in the
fifty.
daytime.
It happened at 7:50
Mm-hmm.
on a Friday night. So people
Mm-hmm.
are outside still probably walking their dog, and in the night, just
Yes.
got done eating, outside, catching some good sun, the rest the end of it, and boom, here this happens.
Right.
And then it was on somebody's ring camera to see that video. They stopped the video. They won't let us see the actual
Everything.
impact, right?
No.
They show you the right before and then the right after of the stabbing, and they got it like blocked out.
Right. They do.
So yeah, I think right now, like I was telling you earlier, I was explaining to you that I also was watching a show, and they were explaining how there's no love right now.
There is
Like
not.
it's all bad as far as relationships, right? And
Exactly.
like you said, a relationship doesn't even have to be physical or sexual, right?
Mm-mm. No.
Just relationships and people in general. It's all everything is going wrong. There's nothing there. It's like a dark cloud over everybody because
Everybody.
nobody even had no. You notice that I'm gonna say for me as me being single, I
Mm-hmm.
speak as in terms of I don't want no husband and I don't have to have a man. You tell yourself that and you live that way because that's what the energy is coming.
Yes, it's such a
The
it's
energy that's around.
negative.
Last night I was out and I think I had texted you and told you I was outside, right? So we're outside
Yeah.
hanging out. And this guy, he walks up and he's like, "What's up, sis? What's
Uh,
up?" And he was real aggressive. Where your
right.
man at? Where your man?
Oh,
So I was like, I don't know. Oh, cause you
right.
ain't got one. You don't got one. I said, well, he ain't here.
Right.
I didn't ever say I did or didn't, and just know that I don't have anyone by choice.
Right.
It's not that nobody's not trying. It's not that nobody's not around. It's
They're
not
just
that
not
nobody doesn't
on your
care.
level.
And right,
Where
and
your man at? He
right,
said,
and it's not
nah.
that,
What he
and
say,
it's not
Jeff? Where your man at?
right. Yeah, he was real on it, sis.
Oh, my God.
He was all on me, sis. Where's your man at? I was like,
Mm.
I can tell he was a younger dude,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And I just for him to back up because and then you see the videos where the guy was hollering at a girl and he poured milk on her. He
Yes.
won't give him the number. It's like, why are you so angry?
Right.
What's all the anger about? And there's so many women out here, so many women out here for you to choose from. Why do
Mm-hmm.
you feel the controlling part to where you have to violate somebody because they didn't give you a number? They ain't for you.
Okay. Rick said, you at a place you won't go backwards from. I
Yeah,
know that's right. Yeah.
exactly. Mhm.
Nobody had time to
Exactly.
backpedal or mess with something that's not on your level
Yeah.
with your same like mindedness.
Yeah, and they say the one when you leave somebody, when you continue to deal with somebody that you know you're not supposed to, or you know that's not for you, or you know that doesn't want you for I say for the better of you for your worth,
Mm-hmm.
right? You block yourself from being with someone that's waiting to get you,
Right.
someone that's better for you, someone that wants you for what you're worth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you deal with your ex or your past, right? It could be X's ago. The new person that's supposed to come in your life will not come because you're dealing with the old garbage that you are already aware of. Like they say,
Right.
show me who you show me once who you are, I have to believe you, right?
Right.
You know, why
Yeah.
am I giving you a chance one, two, three, four, 5 times, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the world right now. I hate
Mm-hmm.
that.
I
It's
know.
sad that it has to be because everybody wants that you know, what you see on the Instagram and what you see on in Hollywood that they
Right. Well,
portray, but that's not
Ricky
it.
says God only put your husband or wife in your life once or twice. Would you say you would had your one or two?
Never
Hmm.
had, never had,
You never had a one or two?
never had husband material. Have I had probably two people that sincerely I felt at the time loved me,
Mm-hmm.
but would I now say that they did? No.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of things that go into somebody being your husband or your wife. You know it. They say you know it immediately. I've never felt that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never
Mm-hmm.
saw that. You know, and
Right.
people play and portray as though they do, but when someone loves you, it's so unconditional that
Yeah.
you don't have to question it.
Right.
And even if, because I mean, and that goes back to like me being single, I might not be wife material for somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
For whoever. But like you're saying, that person will come if it's meant to be. I'm not even seeking that, honestly.
Right.
And it's only because of what's going on in the world right now, right? I
Yeah.
haven't seen anything presented in front of me that is worthy.
He gonna say husband material or are you wife material?
That's what I'm saying.
I think she's
I,
wife material.
I
I
don't
think
know
she
though,
has
because
not. Yeah, I think you are. It's just that the standards that you put on a guy,
are
they
they
can't
too
meet.
high?
They can't meet.
I mean, but then that goes to
But you don't
me
like.
knowing my worth, and
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's not even a dollar amount, right? That's
Hmm.
on
Intellectual,
yes, exactly,
personal.
and just
Hmm.
them being morally right, right?
Right.
Them being caring enough to consider me, and me
Hmm.
also being caring enough to consider them, putting them because when your husband is your husband, he's first,
Yes, he
right?
is. Hmm.
And then everything else is two of us, whereas one. I know
Hmm.
I saw it
Yeah.
growing up in my house. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like my mom's been married my whole life, so I saw it, and
Hmm.
it's not. I've seen the value of it, right? Do I yearn for it? I haven't seen it. I see
Hmm.
it in like you and other
Right.
people, relationships, but it hasn't been presented to me
Right.
in the way that I feel it should, and I'm
You should, right.
compromisable, especially, you know, any relationship you have to be compromisable, right?
You do,
But
right.
it's not a big goal. Like I'm not like, oh, I want
You're
to
not ready to like
give up
submit
my
kind of.
freedom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
submit.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I'm not.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's not
Because you have
everybody.
full control of everything you do right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're married or with someone else, it's like, okay, let me make sure my husband is okay with me going this place. Let me make sure my husband's okay with maybe he don't like this food, so we just eat this. You know, it's like
Yeah,
it's
and
a
maybe
whole thing in
he doesn't like these group of people, and I can't be friends with them. I can't. I don't have that.
now.
I
I
don't have
don't.
the
Yeah.
mental right to
Hmm.
allow somebody. That to me, that's control, and I
That
don't
is
let
controlling
that
to
go.
me. That's
Yeah,
controlling.
yeah.
Let me find out who I shouldn't be hanging out with personally.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
That's the thing I feel like. You know, I no.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
don't want to.
figure
I
it
don't want
out.
to let that go. I'm. Mm-mm. Yeah, no.
This is no, no,
So I
no,
might just
no.
be single forever, and it's not a big deal. I
It's
don't.
not, and that's it's nothing wrong with that. You
Mm-mm.
just love
It's
yourself to a
very.
certain
It's
extent.
peaceful when you're by yourself, and you don't have to worry. It's not a
Mm-hmm.
worry. And
Mm-hmm.
then my, obligations of a man are pretty
I
high, is
know.
what they would say,
I
right?
already know that.
My stipulations on what I say that a man has to do for me is, mm-mm, I ain't going for it. You can't slip and fall. No.
No, Rick, it's not like that. It's like he said, if I'm your husband, my job is to protect you, right? Yes, of
Yes.
course it's to
You
protect.
really want
But
to
I
be the
think it's
boss, correct?
we
No, I
all
don't. I don't want to be
individual,
the boss. No, I want you to be my boss, right?
right?
But I
But
want to know that I
but not
have
the
a
kind of
good leader, right?
yes.
Yeah,
Somebody that you know can lead without you even being there.
exactly.
Somebody can know how to make the decisions without you being there.
Hmm.
They'll make the decisions almost or better than the wife at home.
Exactly. And I don't want to keep on reminding you and teaching you at this
Right.
at this big age.
Yeah.
I don't want to I don't want to keep reminding you and teaching you that you're not doing right and all these no's and no's and no's and no, we're not going to be the naggy
Yeah.
one.
That it's too
Definitely
much.
we're not going to even be the naggy girlfriend because I
Hmm.
don't even like a nag, right?
Okay.
So I don't want to I don't care to do that, and I'm not arguing. So I'm a person that I will quit fast. That's what everybody says. I quit too quick. I
Yep.
do quit quick because I don't got time for the mess, right? And
Okay.
it's not the nitpickiness. I was been told that too. Oh, you
Hmm.
just you don't give nobody a chance. It's not that. I just really feel that if you're in between, I'm gonna go as low as I'm gonna say from 37 up to 50, right?
Hmm.
If you're in between that age, you've lived long enough to know better.
You
Now,
know better.
if someone is in between that age and you go together, and you're building, somebody is more educated and more wise in some spaces. Just because you're younger, that doesn't mean you don't know nothing, right?
Right.
And then as you being older doesn't mean you know everything.
Hmm.
So I'm saying that to say that you have to be to where you want to live and have fun, and life
Right.
ain't just too serious. That's just the point that I'm at in my life. Right.
Exactly.
I don't want the arguments. I don't want the
Hmm.
headache or the space. So like I said,
Okay.
I'm cool. I'm gonna get off of me.
We cool with that.
I'm cool with being by myself right now.
Well, on to the next. So, the first leg of the concert, Meg the Stallion,
Oh yeah.
started in Minnesota.
Yeah, yes. So she had really big reviews, all positive. They said she did a great job. She came out real tough.
Yes, she did.
The crowd participation was 100. Like
Her
everybody,
energy, you could tell her energy was like off the charts from what the little scenes I saw.
yeah,
Her just jumping around, not losing her breath. She was getting
yep,
it in. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
tell she been working it out.
Yeah, and say her all her outfits was beautiful. She
Hmm.
did a good job. Rock Nation did a they knew because you know what the critics were stating that she wasn't a big enough artist to um perform in an arena, right? I
But
won't
she
say
killed it.
the blogs that were talking about her, but they weren't talking about her bad. They just were saying they love her and Glow, but they weren't good enough. They kept comparing her to Nicki Minaj. There's no comparison. Nicki Minaj been out 10, 15, about
Yeah.
10 to 12 years run, like a run, big run before them.
Yes.
So
Hmm.
she's been this big also. Nicki Minaj, what people don't realize is that Nicki Minaj is going to be big because she has heavy, heavy, heavy hitters behind her. She got
Yeah.
the Drake, the Lil Wayne, and 50 Cent. That's all you need. So
Yeah.
she has three different genres of
Hmm.
people that are going to have her back.
Right.
Drake got the youngsters
Hmm.
sold up. He's
Yeah, he
solid with
does.
that, even with the fact that him having the argument with Kendrick and all of that.
Hmm.
He got the youth sold up.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne got the
Our
middle
age
people,
and middle
some
age.
young,
Young,
but
young. He got a
our
lot of young
age,
too. Hmm.
he got from 30 to 50 even
Yeah.
on lock, right?
Yes,
And
he
then
does.
50 Cent, he has worldwide, both all of them have worldwide,
Yeah, they
right?
do.
But on different levels. So that's what I'm saying. They know they're gonna get really, really hood from 50 Cent. They know that they're gonna get a little bit of hood and a little bit of industry, little popish a little bit with Lil Wayne. And I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but Drake's not gangster, but he's
No, we
really
already know that.
industry. He's pop,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
that's what they're gonna get. So look at Nicki Minaj
Meg,
has
Meg did good.
yeah, Meg did good, and so and Nicki Minaj was just here too. That's why I'm
Yes, she
bringing
was 2 weeks
her up
ago or
because
so.
she was
Hmm.
here. So there's a difference
Was
between.
hers a sold out show, or that's what I wanted to? I really want to know the numbers between both of them.
I don't know the numbers of Nicki Minaj here. I'm pretty sure it was big. She has a big following. I know that
Yeah.
she was here. They showed her here maybe
Hmm.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I know Nicki was really big in New York, of course. That's where she's from.
Hmm. Hmm.
But here, I just hats off to Glow and Meg for being
Meg
here
style.
because they kicked off here in Minneapolis, and this is
Yes.
kind of a hard industry to pick when you come here to the Target Center.
It's hard. It's hard for Target, any artist for Target Center. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
So
it's
it's
for
you
that
see,
to fill up. You
yeah,
did a good job.
yeah,
It's
because
full.
Chris Brown didn't do too well,
See,
or what's his name, Future. You remember
future. Yeah, okay, yeah,
his
yeah.
concert got canceled.
Well, the
They
thing,
didn't
the
fill a
reason,
lot of seats.
the reason why is all timing. It's graduation. It's graduation time. The kids are ending school. This is a
Hmm.
good month for concerts.
Yeah.
So Rock Nation knew when they put it out. The same with Taylor Swift. Remember, we talked
Oh
about Taylor
yes.
Swift a week ago. When she was
Hmm.
here, she's gonna do good anyway, right? But when
Hmm.
she was here, she was sold out as well.
Yeah.
Beyonce. They know better
Right.
than we do.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
lastly, so with
Our
beef,
boy.
it was two beefs this week, right? So it's the 50 Cent with the King Combs, right? With Diddy's son. How do you feel about the fathers, I'm gonna say, beefing with the kids online? Cause 50 Cent was just defending himself this time. He didn't
Yeah.
beat the father. He actually, when the son and when both the sons got arrested,
Hmm.
well, got handcuffed. Let's be clear. When they
Right.
got handcuffed at the house, he was actually talking slick to the feds for, well, saying the
Right.
police was out of pocket for arresting kids. Why? Leave them out
Hmm.
of it.
Yeah.
But the kids defending their father, rightfully so, I'll feel a way about every day 50 Cent going hard on Diddy.
Yeah, I mean, 50 Cent going hard on Diddy all day, every day.
Yeah, was personal. We all know that. We
Yes.
all seen it. It's played
Yep.
out all across the internet.
He really
Um,
went in when he found out his woman was there. That's when
well,
he really went in.
he went in. He knew that the woman was there. Somebody called him and told him, right? He
Mm,
never
mm,
said
mm.
anything. When the dude put the lawsuit out and called her a sex worker, he stayed on top of her harder than he did Diddy.
Yeah.
So then he went into the next day, he tried to get custody.
Yes, he did.
Then when he tried to get custody, she started saying, allegedly, it's a lie. We don't know. We weren't there,
Mm-hmm.
right? That he raped her and that he beat her. Whoa,
Right.
those are
Said 50
deep.
Cent
Them
did
are
that.
big, big, big allegations, right? So he
Mm-hmm.
then, in turn, sued her.
Yes, he
So
sued
all
her
this is
now.
like a
Yes.
domino effect thing,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So
For
then,
defamation.
right, and so now you have what's his name, Stevie J, coming in defense of Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's now the son, because these is the only two people publicly that have came and defend Diddy, is
Yeah.
Stevie J and uh, King Kong,
King Combs. Yep.
what's the Christian King
Christian.
Kong,
Yep.
right? So he made a song about him disrespecting his dad. So then Diddy has been doing a little, 50 Cent has been doing a little bit of trolling the son, but he said it don't feel right.
Yeah.
It's not why.
Yeah.
And he
It don't.
said, he put earlier, like an hour ago, I checked it
Mm-hmm.
before we started. You have Stevie J doing like this, like, doing this muscles up, on his page
They
and
are
playing the
crazy.
son's song in the background to show even more support of his boy. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
so 50 Cent said that you are not gonna be that way when you see me. I'm outside. You've been inside, but I'm outside. So
Wow.
that goes back to Rodney King's famous line, "Can we all just get along?"
Okay, can we all just get along? Okay. Mm-mm.
Oh, and then lastly, you have Suki Hana and JT. So do you think that by the two women coming in the beef and them getting into it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on the backs of Kendrick and Drake, right?
Right.
Do you think that that is going to do anything career wise for them?
Um, a little bit.
Okay, because their
It'll make the
their
numbers go
numbers
up.
didn't do too well,
No, it
but
didn't, but
they said Suki's hit was harder than JT's. So
yeah, that's what they're
that's what the
saying.
people
Suki's
say,
was.
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The words, or should I say, the hit on the mic, not the
The hit,
physical hit, right?
they
The hit
right,
on
the
the
hit
mic.
on the mic.
Yeah, the hit on the mic.
And JT waved the white flag after that.
I
Did she
mean,
wave the
she
white flag?
didn't. She said some stuff, but it wasn't. It didn't bite.
Right.
It didn't bite.
Mm.
It didn't bite. Suki's bark was biting,
Her bars
right?
is more. Yeah.
Yeah, it was biting, but
She stayed in the.
JT JT went kind of a little classy,
Oh
She
yeah.
talked about, how trashy Suki is as
Oh.
far as her image. And JT comes with talking about money and stuff, and
Mm.
Suki comes with, her body parts, like, talking about her coochie and all of that, because that's what her name is, Suki with the good coochie, right? And JT talks about taking a dude's money and having
Right.
a man spend the money on you and being
Hmm.
outside and having fun and being beautiful,
Yeah.
which, I mean, technically, the people gravitate to a woman more of a JT stature
Yes, they do.
versus a
Right.
Suki, right?
Yes, most definitely.
So, in all essence, she has a point when it comes to that. Overall, as us being, a little seasoned, been there, done that, as far as, being a woman and on both levels of those women as far as like, I don't care, I'm gonna do what I want to do, type of attitude,
Hmm.
or I'm gonna be classy and I'm gonna be over here and get my money, right?
Right.
Um, I just hope they keep it at a sport for the
Yeah,
money.
they should. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. I hope so. That's
Yes.
the main thing. They need to stop beefing, making it physical, because just like with Drake and Kendrick Lamar getting into the beef, rap beef. Now people shooting up his house, Drake's house, and people trying to go into get behind in his house. It's just unfortunate. So hopefully they stop that, because the fans are going crazy. Each group has their own fan base,
Hmm.
and they are taking things into their own hands, like they are a part. It's weird. People are like
Yeah, like they know him or something, right?
best friends with them. It's like, well, get out of here.
Yeah, don't know him from nothing.
Mm-mm.
Well, thanks y'all for tuning in to Meet the Shoe. Make sure that y'all check out our sponsors, Cashmere Lux, Bossed Up Beauty, Lena Beans Organic Plus. Make sure y'all subscribe. And if you want to see something that we haven't talked about on our channel, hit us up and send us an email. Thank you. See you Friday.
Thank you.